Greens everyone, so Dance 9 Day back at it again with another reaction. Time to finish off the complete history of Super Sentai. We're now on the Reiwa era, the most recent era. At least until they update it again with 2025, and then we have to redo the list again about the details. Let's get into it and see what the Reiwa era brings, as we are on the...
ideas. And this was the first Sentai to feature a Brown Ranger.
I went too far back.
2020 brought us the first Sentai season of the Reiwa era in Machine Sentai Kiramager, a magic, vehicle, and gemstone themed season that would endear itself to the Sentai community. In this series, our heroes battle against Emperor Yodon and the Dark Emperor Yodonheim. This season
I swear I gotta get a fresh rug under here. This thing's made grooves in this thing.
delivered tons of charm and lighthearted humor, along with emotional moments that added weight to the story. Unfortunately, due to the 2020 pandemic, the tail end of production for this show was chaotic behind the scenes, and production would wrap early at only 45 episodes.
Oof. That was bullshit.
Next, we were treated to the 10th anniversary of Gokaiger with 10 Gokaiger. Taking place 10 years after the events of the series, we would see the reunion of the most popular Sentai team of all time. This movie featured Captain Marvelous squaring off against tons of classic Rangers, with the stipulation that if he loses, he's gonna lose his key, but if he wins all of the other Ranger keys.
Dang, okay, that's a pretty dang good prize. Imagine just being like, okay, so you have your main key now. If you win this, well, you get all these keys. If you lose, I'll do it. I didn't even say what you lose. I'm not going to lose. Cool.
Due to Gokaiger's insane popularity, 10 Gokaiger was extremely successful and would help to solidify the tradition of having anniversary movies going forward. In 2021, Toei brought us...
Oh my god, quit updating! Let me enjoy this. She should tell you trying to enjoy the Reiwa era, and I keep getting notifications on my phone of all things. Okay. Should be good.
Kikai Sentai Zenkaiger, an anniversary season loaded with uniqueness and fan service. This series features a team full of Kikanoids along with a human who becomes Zen Kaiser, as they look like a mashup of previous Sentai characters and take on Toji Tingle. As an anniversary season, this show is loaded with fan service, and there's tons of references to previous seasons. The Kikanoids are meant to look like various mecha from the series, and Zen Kaiser is himself a mashup of previous Rangers. Apparently, this series was originally going to be called Sentai Sentai Sentaiger, but I guess Toei just couldn't pull the trigger on such a hilariously weird title. Zenkaiger isn't remembered as favorably as other seasons within the community, but it did do a good job of paying tribute to the series as a whole.
Fair enough.
Additionally, we got the crossover between Kamen Rider Saber and Zenkaiger, known as Saber and Zenkaiger Superhero Senki, meant to celebrate the 50th anniversary of Kamen Rider and the 45th anniversary of Super Sentai. This was a huge, explosive celebration of Toei's brand of tokusatsu, and one of the largest projects that Super Sentai had ever seen before. 2022 brought us Avataro Sentai Don Brothers, one of the most unique Sentais of all time due to it being based off of the legend of Momotaro. Don Brothers captivated fans with its high levels of energy and signature style. The Rangers here are based on different animals from the legend, and several of which are portrayed exclusively by CGI, a first for the franchise. Interestingly enough, this show was originally marketed as a sequel to Zenkaiger, something that hadn't happened since Sun Vulcan in 1981. For Don Brothers, Toei was focused on mixing up traditional Ranger roles, with the Pink Ranger being male, and the Rangers have visually unique powers due to the freedom that CGI animation provides. Don Brothers was the first show in the franchise with brothers in the title.
Fair enough.
2023 was the year of royalty with the regal Osama Sentai King Oger. This season featured a team of Rangers that are all rulers of their respective kingdoms. King Oger was the very first Sentai season to be themed around insects, and their suits are more armored than in previous seasons. They also featured a half cape, reminiscent of a scarf, making them look somewhat similar to a Kamen Rider. This season also featured the most CGI ever by far, with it being used for nearly every background, as well as the mecha and some characters. This show delivered some cool new ideas to the Sentai franchise, and was received generally pretty well by the fans, especially in Japan. Next up is Hurricaneja de Gozaru Shushuto 20th Anniversary, a huge new 20th anniversary project for Hurricaneja taking place in the Edo period. This movie focuses heavily on the predecessors of the Hurricanegers and the Galraigers as they engage in conflict over the protection of Princess Teruhime and the Ascension Stone that she possesses. Eventually, this movie sees Rangers from the Edo period, as well as from the modern day, crossing over with each other, and it makes for a very interesting take on the Hurricaneger formula.
Does sound like it.
After this, we got the Abba Ranger 20th Anniversary movie, The Unforgivable Abare. This takes place 20 years after Abba Ranger, and it places these Rangers into a world that doesn't necessarily view them as heroes, making for a very interesting new take on their story. 2024 brought us Bakuage Sentai Boom Boomger, another vehicle-themed Sentai. This show delivers a heavy dose of slapstick humor and wackiness, and also features two of the rarest Ranger colors in Sentai history, with Boon Orange and Boon Violet. Boom Boomger delivers a fun, laid-back tone that never takes itself too seriously. Though the series has been somewhat divisive within the community, only time will tell what the legacy of Boom Boomger will be. 2024 also delivered the fun 20th anniversary project of Deca Ranger, with Deca Ranger 20th Fireball Booster. This movie had an exciting new mystery story that fits right into the Deca Ranger universe. We were also treated to an awesome looking new form for Deca Red called Premier Deca Red, and a satisfying twist that would send the audience home happy. Even after 20 years, Deca Ranger was still hilarious, charming, and one of the most loved Sentais of all time. Recently, Kaku Ranger fans were treated to the 30th anniversary project of Kaku Ranger, titled Ninja Sentai Kaku Ranger Act 3 Middle Age Struggles. This is the first 30th anniversary film of the franchise, and it would see the Rangers reprise their roles from the original series. And to see these classic Rangers reprise their roles was an absolute treat. Kaku Ranger was the very first Ninja Sentai, and is extremely deserving of the 30th anniversary treatment. So after 50 plus years of Super Sentai, this franchise has established itself as an absolutely legendary and groundbreaking collection of stories and characters. Super Sentai has treated us to some awesome looking costumes, sinister and memorable villains, and tons of hilarious moments that put smiles on our faces. We've been introduced to some amazing characters that we'll always remember, and as new fans discover this amazing franchise every day for the first time, the future of Super Sentai looks bright, and the love that the fandom has for Super Sentai is stronger than ever. What are your absolute favorite moments from the history of Super Sentai? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, it'd mean tons to me if you would smack the out of that like button. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you next time.
Jeez.
Bye.
Him and the smacking the like button. All right. Looking forward to seeing more of the complete histories, because we're going to be hitting up the oh, what was it? Complete history of, sorry, Ultraman and Kamen Rider soon. So be ready for those as we continue. In the meantime, you guys take care. I'll see you on the next video. You guys enjoy these by liking, subscribing, commenting on the video. Let me know what you think. And if you guys have any shows you want me to do or any clips from the movies like you want me to recommend to me, I'm all for it. Hit me up. Let me know down in the comments. You guys take care. See you on the next video as we get on to the next complete history video. Bye.